is it difficult for you guys to do your house work? Why is it difficult? Just so who is addressing us first? Can step out. Give her the mic.
Run first and pass the mic.
So what she just did is what you show up. This.
Attention! Good morning, and the special constabularies consisting of 200 newly trained civilians. Today, you'll be addressed by the Deputy Governor on your duties as you go out into the field. Listen attentively and make sure you learn from everything he's going to say to you today. Thank you.
And this special assignment is very, very important. Very, very important. And in going through this assignment, you also have to be extremely careful. Unlike going to do security work, this is also security, but with a different dimension. This is security without arm. You are going to be enforcing the COVID protocol in the state. We decided to start with 3 local governments as we now move to the other local governments. So you are going to Ikoboha, Ego, and Oredo. And your work is simple: enforce the wearing of face masks, and in some major establishments and eateries, ensure that those eateries have washing hands facilities, and they are not also having too many guests inside. For this period, all those restaurants is takeaway. They go there, buy, and take home. Don't forget, they can queue outside when there are too many people inside. We must not have crowd inside those eateries. If there are more than 5 or 6 persons, depending on the size of the eatery, the rest have to queue outside till the other ones are out. For our vehicles, especially the commercial vehicles, including private vehicles, but for the commercial, the driver of any of those commercial vehicles is liable if he carries a passenger and that passenger is not wearing a face mask. If you arrest such vehicle, both the driver and the passenger has committed an offense. So the drivers are also going to be part of our task force monitoring team. Their own work is simple. Before they carry any passenger, they must make sure that passenger wears his face mask. And when he's inside his vehicle, he must wear face mask. So if you arrest any driver that has a passenger in the car and is not wearing face mask, both the driver and the passenger have committed an offense. Same with private vehicles. Same with private vehicles. And wearing of masks, you must show example. When you wear your mask like this, you are not wearing it. When you decide to even remove it and hang it, you are not wearing it. You must wear your mask properly by covering your nose and your mouth. So you must show that example before you are able to enforce same to others that are not doing and that are not following the protocol. Just now, we demonstrated social distance. Deaths now, and the death, some of them within 24 hours, 48 hours, the person just gets it and he died. It's a good example. You must wash your hands, you must maintain personal hygiene. After every day's work, you must soak it in possibly hygiene. We must be civil. Please, we must be civil. Don't harass anybody. Following protocol, we cannot do what? Extend to young men and women that are ready for their work, and that we should work together to protect our influence. That man wasn't wearing his own. Are you aware that you are supposed to make everybody wear their mask? So why did you tell him to wear his mask? So why was he not wearing his mask? You are aware that you and the man that is not wearing mask will arrest you just now? Will arrest you. You are wearing your own fine, but you are supposed to enforce those that are wearing. If he's not wearing his stuff, you can drop him. That's what you're supposed to do. There's no sorry in the matter. You are supposed to be arrested now and you'll be charged. And the implication that if you charge you, you pay 200 naira in community job, but you will be an ex-convict for life. That is the implication. We want you to be alive. That is why we are doing this. The present variant, 24 hours, person don't die. The new one will come down at 24 hours, person don't die. Some 48 hours don't die. Don't get back. And then they are going straight to hospital. You have to come back. Dr. Obi, this man, you take him to your center, he will undergo a test and get all his details. You are lucky, we will not prosecute you. We will not prosecute you, but we will go for test. Let me give you this now. See, gentlemen and ladies, please, coronavirus is real. Coronavirus is real. Coronavirus is real. And the present one is killed fast. That's why we are doing this. Please, tell everyone. Go back.
Come on, enter this way.
Come down. You take them straight to POC. Take all of them straight to POC. Go and sit down. Take all of them to POC. Hey, my friend, sit down. Sit down. Go inside. Go back.
Okay, so we'll just move them. One more can enter.
Take them to EOC. Okay. All of them be tested. No.
Officer. 24 hours you are dead. It's not for guy, it's for protection. Man, take that gate man, it's not wearing mask. Take the gate man, it's not wearing mask. Cover that guy, it's not wearing mask. If you go inside, come out.
Hey, that lady.
Watching you online already. Let's come out.
If you go inside, you go inside.
Come out now.
Come here. Hey, you come. Go there.
Come now.
Yeah, that's the security man.
See how it's going there.
They give them, you know.
You are the manager. You are aware of the why are your staff not observing it? So why are they not observing? Even your security man is not wearing it. Immediately we got her now, she's wearing her own.
I give everybody, I provide for everybody to do.
So why are they not
Even
wearing it?
this very one, what is your own? Then what is you doing there? Me, I'm just coming from the bank.
He is supposed to enforce to make sure that nobody enters here without a face mask. He is not wearing it. So what do you think we should do now? Eh? I'm giving you last warning. But 1, 2, 3, they will go with us. They will go for test. 1, 2, 3, they will go with us and they will go for test. The next time we'll flag this your issue now, we'll flag it. The next time we'll come here and we'll give anything, we'll close it. The next time we come and there's no adherence to COVID-19 protocol, we'll close it. I'll give you the last opportunity. For these 3 will go with us, they will go for screening. Dr. B. Okay, so we'll get them. Okay. Next time they will arrest you. You want me to arrest you? No, you know the word. Sọ fún àmì àwọn tó máa gbé ọ lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ káwọn bọ́ọ̀sì wà. You are not wearing it for me. You are not wearing it for governor. You are not wearing it for. You are wearing it for yourself to protect yourself and others. You understand? COVID-19 is real. It's real. Social distance. You see, all of you are still model up here. You are still model up here. I'm not trying to get them to social distance. Collect their money without being inside this hall. You can face them. This whole crowd can take their money without all of them being in this hall at the same time. Nobody's following the physical signs. See your signs. Look at your signs. Nobody is enforcing it. From the gate, you should enforce. You have it on the ground. We ask you guys to even do a canopy outside. They can sit down and be entering and collecting their money.
We have one wash station.
They don't have one washing station, Your Excellency.
It's not there. We have. Want me to show you?
No, there's inside the conditions that manager, just look at the signs. But look at your signs. Are they following it? You are not enforcing it. Look at it. This thing, you spend money to put it.
Everybody outside. See? Hello. For what reason?
This is only the GT bank that is working. We don't have anything outside. She wants to stay outside under the system.
Let us start shifting back. Stop everything you are doing there. Everything, all the protocol is observed. Okay. Stop everything you are doing there. Let them start going one. All of them can remain the ball, but they must maintain social distance.
The queue must continue downstairs. So the queue should continue downstairs. You can't go.
Hey, please.
What's wrong with that man? These are stopped until there's social distance within these premises up all the way out. Arm measurement. Your arm length, please. Arm length.
By yourself. Make sure the person in front of you give distance. Nobody should stay close to you behind. It's for your own safety. Please, sir. Thank you.
Excellency.
The second one. Some people say 24 hours, like some 48 hours. People don't die. But between 1st of December, where we notice and where we say don't start again, compared to the other month, don't plenty past that time. And this one, they come fast before you know, even before the test come out, the person don't die. So now governor and the team can say, look, we don't want to make our people die. Make we go outside, make we let them know, say, look, some of them don't believe say it day. So make we let them know say it day and see as it be. You got one woman, one time, the first time, where happened. But we talk to them, he said, no be my portion. It's not in my portion, blood of Jesus. And I say, me, I be Christian and I believe in the blood of Jesus. But may not forget, say, miracle will only work if you make effort. Before we know it in the happen now, that woman will say, it's not my portion. Coronavirus not my portion. The husband don't die. When they check now coronavirus called kills the husband. You understand? So this thing, because it never hit somebody when you know, no me say no day.
Okay, my deputy governor. Now, since when Edo State government announced this new coffee and the level of awareness is still very, very, very low. That's not one. Two, some people don't talk, say, since you don't talk, say, me school, post first. What about those marketplaces? You get any plan to also say make the market people make them reduce their crowd, because private school owners now, private investors now, they don't invest. So when I get any plan now to also reduce the crowd for the market?
Now the same thing, all of them. We don't talk say first way they sell. Now we go arrest the person. If person way we come meet say if they buy for you, no wear mask. Unlike before, we will relocate market and everything. We discover say not be just to relocate market be the solution. Now make you won't go buy market and the person won't sell the market. If two of you now wear masks, the possibility where you will take pass on, it is very, 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 it be like a horse won't pass through the eye of a needle. That's what it be. So now it comes okay. We will not say town no good. When I mean town no good, say the economy it gas to be poverty there everywhere, and it gets some of our people will say now every day, now that they get what they take eat. So come look and say, if we can't say, we just close now, those people, how we not get the number, what they call data, we not get the total data of them where they that category, we go say, okay, maybe government will say, maybe they pay small thing. We not get that data. So the best thing we say, we manage them in a way we say they'll still they do their business and they will still protect themselves. And we can check internationally, nationally, even our own people, our scientists for here, can discover say this marks where you see so now the easiest way to protect ourselves. And if you want buy market, give distance. What do you call social distance? Social distance say give distance, wear your masks, wash your hand. So we can say okay, for market, now we go the whole person where they sell.
Yeah?
Yes, if you can't buy, I'll be the first way they sell tomato now. You won't buy from me. And me, I wear my own. You know where. And I not tell you to where. If I come there, if tax force come there, me where they sell, and you will know where, we'll arrest you off now.
Okay, make I tell you one thing now. If like say people know say you dey around, I don't know, me not be know say you dey around, but from Sakoma Road now, they just here say they don't arrest people for we don't wear face masks. We go see continue exercise like that. We go see agency we go dey arrest people we don't wear masks for public.
There are plenty. We don't launch them today. Our police constables, our POWOM, our health officer, CPS, WHO, UNICEF, all of them, all of us don't put hands together. They cooperate to do this one. So all our people, they don't do everywhere. We see some of them wear this yellow jacket. Some of them go dress like permanent secretary. So see WHO, see their jacket. Everybody, UNICEF, everybody, they go out now. And the bad thing for this one is say, if they arrest you, they will take you go mobile court. Mobile court will charge you 200 naira. Then they go sentence you to either go wash toilet or go clear grass. But not be that one. If you go clear grass, if you go wash toilet, if you pay 200 naira, but not be that one be the thing. You don't become ex-convict with that.
Because of Koro?
Because of Koro. So why you know just wear your face mask? Why you know just maintain social distance? This thing not be because of governor, not because of David governor, not because of all the WHO, not because of the person. We don't want to make the person die.
Okay.
And we want, if God say love your neighbor as yourself, the love your neighbor as yourself now say wear your face mask so that your neighbor go there alive. Eh?
So no problem. So you just say make people make them they wear their face mask.
They wear them.
Then Koro day.
And maybe they wear them like this put her for shield. Maybe they wear them like this, cover their nose,
cover the
mouth, everything.
I thank you for the time you said to us.
Nose and mouth. Not be only for mouth. Some go down here. No, now nose and mouth.
I thank you for the time you take to us.
Thank you.
Deputy, if the vaccine come, you go take them.
Are they warm up?
You don't warm up for the vaccine. I thank you for the time you take to us. I just talk to the deputy governor of those states, just to enlighten the public on how if we say we go take continue to save ourselves and protect ourselves. Don't talk say anybody now will not wear this face mask now. Say they go arrest you and they go sentence you to mobile court from court. You go do the work they do there. That means to say you don't be ex-convict, but we could protect ourselves. Executive, you the shut up.
Take one.
I just asked
Take
you.
one.
I'm very grateful.
Not too near Amos, social distance. Not too near me.
I said, touch me next time.
Give me some make I check. So make a share and give on for street. Okay.
They say COVID-19 day. Even though you get fever, they go say now COVID-19.
Sir?
Face mask, oh. COVID-19 batch 2 don't start, oh. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Why the fear of COVID-19 is the beginning of death and poverty. COVID-19, the quality people orientation on social distance and face mask.
Because we are going to collect money from the bank.
Tax force. Take him away. Ex-convict is that. I know it is to the ex-convict. If you don't become ex-convict, many things for government, many things for many organizations, they're not going to give you again. For not wearing your mask, for not keeping social distance. Now, I think they will do to that. That is the law. So, and you today now, you do superstar. This thing.
Not be superstar, now the truth I have to tell you. There's no need for me to tell you lie.
All right. So, from today now, you're going to wear face mask.
Since I'm at work, I will wear my face mask.
You wear face mask. You will wear face mask. So, make a leave you now. Make a no carry go to Tribunal. I should not take you to Tribunal. You sure say you're going to wear your face mask?
Yes, now I've got one now. I will message you.
No, this one not be. This one, after today, don't use that again.
I don't say sorry now. If you follow that. Let me say, wait. Come, bring it, come back.
It's maintain social distance.
If they catch you, they take your back, they take your back. They take your side, oh. They don't catch you. Wear your face mask, oh. That's what take your money. Wear your face mask, oh.
Ross!
If they catch you,
Madam, wear your nose mask.
wear your face mask, oh. If they catch you,
Put on your face mask.
Your engine, off your engine. Pack it.
Get the rope and draw it yourself.
Just draw from the rope. This one.
The rope, yes. Don't touch the mask at the top.
Don't worry, remove it. No, take all of them. Take this one. Take this batch.
You're lucky.
Put it on. So harsh. Check the area that is strong. That is one up. No.
Yes, like that.
This side.
Okay.
The iron side.
Part of that light metal.
Cover your nose.
Then press like this. Watch. Press that place. Press like this.
Look at me.
Press it.
Look at it. Look at it. Upside. Yes. Like that.
Press it.
You know why you need to cover the two sides? Because when you are going to use it, you need to cover the two sides. Yes. 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 Your mouth. Wear your face mask. It's for yourself and for your family. For yourself and for your family. You must wear your face mask. Next time you will not be lucky to arrest you. Wait, small. No, the other way. No.
Then watch me press like this. Press out like this.
Cover your nose and your mouth. You know why? Mouth, you are protecting me. You are exposing this child and you are exposing yourself. Coronavirus now, the one that is you can kill. You can tie it because it's too big for her.
It's too big. It's big for baby.
The iron side, the iron side. This iron side. Let the traffic be flow. Let the traffic be flowing now.
See, look, press it like this so that it will stay. Press.
Kids are just joining.
We'll go ahead, we want to take. I don't need people to stand. You are protecting yourself because this thing comes from saliva. As I'm talking, if I'm not covering, if I get it, it will be dropping. If you are not covering your nose, you don't inhale it. So as I'm covering my mouth now, even if I have it, I'm not passing it to you. And you are not covering your nose. You will breathe in. That's why they are saying, cover your nose, cover your mouth. Your relation. Stand up, go there. Why are you not enforcing social distance?
Because sometimes the patients are not, they should not be able to come.
Then they should wait somewhere else.
Okay, sir.
That shouldn't be an excuse.
Okay, sir.
Patient are more, it's not an excuse. There must be social distance.
Okay, sir.
And you're not wearing your mask properly. You're not covering your nose properly. Better like this. Don't cover your nose. That means you feel inhaler. You feel bitter in.
I'm trying to wait for
the enforcement has started. And those that we caught today are lucky that they were not taken to tribunal. And we gave them the opportunity to go and rethink and obey the law. They may not be that lucky next time. You see, we have launched the Constables, including the POW and other partners have also contributed men and women and materials for this enforcement. And the state government is determined to enforce that we observe COVID-19 protocols at all levels. What we have done today is just to officially start the commencement of strict enforcement. And the enforcement is not just for motorists, it's also for passerbys. You can see that we were dealing with both motorists and those that are trekking. We are also looking at the eateries. We are looking at the markets. We are looking at the banks, commercial areas, even our own hospitals. That's why we have to come. Charity begins at home. We have to start from our Edo Specialist Hospital to make sure that we are complying. And the critical thing is that most of our people are aware that they must wear their face masks. But I think some of them feel they are wearing it to do government a favor. And that is the narrative that we have to change. And we are working to make sure we change that narrative. They should know that they are not wearing these masks for government or for governor or deputy. They are wearing it for themselves, to protect themselves. And I also observed that some of them put the nose masks, they hang it, some put on their jaw to cover their jaw, some cover their mouth and leave their nose. So these are some of the things we have to educate them on. And thank God we've been able to pass the message that covering your nose is helping yourself. Covering your mouth is helping your neighbor, because the two must go together. If you cover your mouth, that means if you have it, the droplets will not come out. Whereas if you cover your nose also, if the droplet is hanging in any air, you cannot inhale. So these are the message we are passing, so that they will know that both their mouth and their nose is critical. The two have different function. Mouth, so that you don't drop it. Nose, so that you don't inhale it. So these are just the message we are passing. And you can see the team are paused to making sure that we carry out the public awareness. The pillars are here. And also follow strict compliance. The mobile courts have been set up, and henceforth, anybody arrested will be taken to those mobile courts and they will be prosecuted. The fine may be small, the punishment may be big, but the biggest of them is the conviction. If you are convicted, just know that you have become an ex-convict. And you know the danger of being an ex-convict in a society. So it's a very, very grievous offense. So we are appealing to our people. Wear your mask to protect yourself and your neighbor. You are not wearing the mask for government. You are wearing the mask for yourself and for your neighbor. We need you alive. The governor and government and the good people of Edo need you alive to contribute your small quota to help develop our state. So that is why we officially launched it. And from today, anybody caught will be taken to mobile court. Thank you.